Hello Capricorn, it is time for your mid-October update. We're starting off with an oracle card to see what message they have for you for the second half of the month. Dark Night of the Soul. I'm not sure if you have this card for the beginning of the month or for the full month. You may have. If not, it was somebody close. Maybe it's another earth sign. Anyway, Dark Night of the Soul. Transformationing. It could be a word. It could. Awakening and Tower. So there is something. The universe is trying to clear some dead weight from your life, essentially, is what this is trying to say. There are things maybe that you have been holding on to from the past, or just things that you've been holding out period out of habit or out of based on how you were raised. I'm trying to think about that. Nurture versus nature. Based on how you were nurtured as a child, whether that is negative or positive, you may be hanging on to some bad behaviors or bad negative beliefs about yourself that you need to release, that you need to recognize are not true about you. You have grown a lot as a person. You deserve better from yourself, for yourself. Treat yourself with some kindness. Recognize what is happening, why these things are being triggered, and release those memories or those things that keep bringing you right back into that, because it's not worth your energy to hold on to that. You're someone who should be taking charge, who may natively want to just be taking charge of their life, controlling things, wanting to expand your horizons and try different things that are going to enrich your life more. You're not typically somebody who is going to be sitting still unless somebody has enforced that way of life on you. You're a mover and a shaker. And I think you're starting to recognize that about yourself, and that's why you are ready for this purging of things that hold you back from your life. All right. Let's see what we have here in your tarot cards. Starting off with Temperance. Oops. And the Five of Cups. The Three of Wands. The Six of Cups. And the Fool. Yes, indeed. You are ready to move on. You're ready to take those steps. So we're starting off here with this Temperance card. And the Temperance card is indicating a need to find balance. So things have been out of balance, which is the reason why you're having this kind of, it feels a little bit like a maybe mild depression, or a sense of sadness or regrets or the negative kind of emotions. Never regret the past. It taught you something and it got you to where you are today. And there's always a lesson in it. I know that can seem very Pollyanna kind of thinking, but that's the way I am. And that's how I feel about life in general. Even when I was at my worst, I always had a light somewhere within me that encouraged me to keep going and know that this was only temporary. It is not permanent. So Temperance is telling you that you need to find this balance, that it is time to let go of extremes in your behavior or your reactions or in your attitude toward yourself. It's time to bring in calmer emotions. It's time to transform the anger and the regret and things like that into something positive, to find the silver lining amongst the muck. This is what's coming through for me, so I'm going to keep rolling with it. Sorry. You have so much potential within you that you cannot be kept down. You may have had points like this in your past where you've riven up and you've just broken the surface, and then somebody pushed you back down, or something came up that pushed you back down. You're not going to be held back anymore. You are going to break through the surface of that water, of that pond, and emerge, like a lotus. You are going to emerge in all your beauty and all your glory and take charge of your life and the direction you want to go and the things that you want to do. Temperance is telling me that you're ready, that you are being urged to find this balance, that you are being urged to stand up and take your power. That's just how I'm feeling here. You're ready to transform all that muck that's been in the bottom of the pond, where maybe you've been feeling stuck for years and years, and use that to fertilize your new life, your new viewpoint, your new belief in yourself. There we go. That's what eventually wanted to pop through. Turning it into fertilizer to build you stronger, better. Okay. And then we have the Five of Cups. Now this feels like one of the things, or something that the thing that might be holding you back. It's going to be related to an emotional event, something where you keep turning back to. Whenever you're starting to have some sort of success, you remember this event in the past, and maybe you feel like you don't deserve the success. It is the past. You cannot change it. You learned something from it. Honor it and let it go. You do not need to keep holding yourself back because of whatever happened. You need to recognize that you have grown beyond that and respect who you are now. Respect who you are now. Let go of what you cannot change, what is already done. The cups have been spilled. You're not going to get that back. Focus on what you do have, what is with you now. You are deserving of better. You are deserving of turning your life around, of focusing on a future for yourself. And it looks like you are, because here we have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands I think of as a card of anticipation. You've put your plan in action, and now you are waiting for the results. It's just there, just over the horizon. And you can see here, she's looking, there are ships out here, so this person has put in an order or gotten their fleet together. So they have a fleet of ships, and they are having them come in with the goods and services that they want to offer or receive. It is up to them. Whatever their plan was, whatever your plan is, if you've already put some pieces in motion, and you may have already done that, perhaps even a little bit unintentionally, you're going to start seeing results sooner than you expect. Once you start putting your needs first, you will start seeing those results, and you can expect things to change. And then we have the Six of Cups. This is where what I feel is you're sharing some of your life lessons with perhaps a younger generation. I wanted to say younger person, but they're insisting younger generation. So more than one person. Maybe it's talking to a school or community or family event, whatever it is. You're sharing your life experiences. What got you to where you are now, and what lessons you are learning about yourself even now. Letting them know that growth never stops. We are always evolving. You're going to be sharing not just the negative things, but the positive things. Because the positive things that happened in our life, the positive interactions with other adults as we were growing up, help influence who we are today and who we want to be in the future. It feels like a really good, not too formal, more like you're kind of all sitting down at a coffee shop or a bookshop or something like that and discussing this. So kind of a smaller group, but definitely more than a couple of people. And then we have the Fool, and there you go. Seizing the opportunity and going for it, even if you don't know how you're going to get there. Even though you know nothing about the subject area, wherever your goal is, you're ready to learn, you're ready to take the chance, and you're taking that first step on your new journey. And this feels very liberating and exciting for you. Definitely the feeling of awakening and transformation in here, imbued in this card, is what I'm feeling. And I think a lot of that transformation comes through sharing your story, your experience. Yes. So don't be afraid to share even the bad times, because that can really, really help somebody who is younger understand that that the bad times are only temporary. And we can move on and grow from there. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you for your mid-October update. It is a biggie. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others, and please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.